I'm recording this class because I already see myself doing a whole lot of yapping. I'll go back and edit before I do the upload. Yeah, I'll go back and edit before I upload. The key here, don't overdo it. Okay? Movement, pain-free. Pain-free movement. Pain-free movement. I would tell you to start smaller than bigger. And by smaller, notice how I'm reaching my arm across my body, but it is not affecting my whole body. I want only one joint to move at a time. I don't want everything to move. Okay, the muscles stabilize the rest of the joints, and then we mobilize only one joint at a time. Let's start by reaching across your body. 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Breathing out and breathing in. Breathe out and breathe in. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. And all I'm doing here is pushing my elbow left and right without it affecting any other part of my body. 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Breathe out and in. Out and in. 1 and 2 and 3 and then 4. Now we push a little more. Now with a little bit more, it should cause a rotation at the shoulder. See how my legs are moving though? We don't want your legs to move. Try to have the motion stop at your belly button or at your waist and just push to the side, okay? Here we go. 1 and 2. See the rotation at the shoulders. 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Now I mentioned before, I'm going to do it incorrect. I'm going to do too much. Notice, see how my pants are moving? I don't want to move my pants yet. I don't want my lower body moving yet. So I want to shorten this move up so that I'm able to move the shoulders without moving at the leg. Okay? 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Breathing out and breathing in. In 2, and then we're through. In 1, and then we're done. Now reach out even farther. Now I want it to go past my waistline, and it should affect, all of this should rotate, and not only that, but you should come up on your toe. Can't see my toes from here, but you should come up on your toe as you rotate. 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. Now we're trying to perfect this rotation for a reason. In order to rotate, it uses your obliques, or what we call your love handles. It's 1 and 2. They're all part of your core. 1 and 2. You'll get much better results from working your obliques than you will your abdominals. 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. And 2, and then you're through. And 1, and then you're done. And slowly relax. Okay? We have to learn how to work the obliques as well as the abdominals separately. In order to do that, it needs to be slow, controlled movements. You got your weights, good over and grab those toys. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Woo! Let me grab me a chair. I like to have a chair so that I don't have to keep doing squats every time I pick my weights up off the floor. Okay? All right, grab your weights. And normally I would tell you to have a heavy weight and a light weight. Okay? Normally you want to have 2 different weights. Okay? Here we go. Do your absolute best. Reach over, grab your weight. And if this is your first time joining us, congratulations. But we take our time when we're doing our weights or doing the strength of resistance. The reason being, we want to make sure we find the right amount of weight. The right amount of weight, you should feel it pulling on your exhaustion level all the way through the exercise. Let's give it a shot. Normally the first set is the easiest. Okay? Starting position. Okay? Exhale up, palm over the elbow. Okay, palm over the elbow. Drive upward. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, relax. Allow that weight to hang down naturally by your side. Finger right along the seam. Shoulder shrug. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. And then relax. Calf raise. Pick up from your heel. Pick up from your heel. Okay? Okay? And I know I do a lot of yapping during class, ladies and gentlemen, but anytime you have a question or concern, feel free to ask your question or put it in the chat box. Okay? The whole point here is we want you to get smarter about what you're doing. Okay? Pick up from your heel. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold your heel up off the floor and then relax. The next is called the overhead press. Okay. We exhale, swing the elbows wide, and then we push upward. Ready? Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, and relax. So pull up your pants. Pull up your pants. Ready? Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. And then slowly relax. Woo. Bent over row. Ready? Starting position. The bent over row looks just like your mini squat. Just like your mini squat. Pushing backward. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up and then relax. Woo! So much of what we're doing is about ensuring that you're doing it right. If you're not sure if you're doing it right and you want me to check you out, feel free to turn your camera on. I don't mind looking at you. And I want to appreciate everybody that's contributed and helped support the new studio being put up. Our internet has been working just fine. Okay, so far so good. Internet is looking good. TV is looking good. I should be able to view most of you if you like to turn on your camera or if you need consultation. All I'm doing now is running my mouth for a second just so we can catch our breath. We're catching our breath so that we can go into set number 2. Okay? We're catching our breath so we can get ready for set number 2. Okay? Here we go, set number 2. Each time we do a different set, your job is to approach it as if you're trying to do it better than you were before. Okay? Get better at each exercise. Here we go. And you see how slow in which I'm moving. Okay, if this is cardio focused, we would be moving quickly and we wouldn't be sitting still at all. Because we're focusing on the strength, okay, the extra movement is not necessary. It will only exhaust you. We need all of your energy to move these weights. Okay, here we go. Ready? Starting position, exhale up, drive upward. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. Control the descent. Shoulder shrug. Shoulders as close to your ears as you can. And notice I'm saying as close. It's not just pick them up. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. Hold it up. Ooh, got a little excited. We're supposed to stop at 5. Slowly, slowly, relax. Calf raise. Pick up on your heel. Pick up on the heel. Ready? Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold your heel up and then relax. Woo. Overhead press. Overhead press. Ready? Starting position. Exhale up. Swing elbows wide. Drive upward. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. Control the descent of the elbows. Pull up your pants. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. Slowly, slowly, relax. Bent over row. Bent over row. Okay, bent over row. Looks like your mini squat. You're pushing your buttocks backward until your palms fall in front of your knees. After that, all we do now is just pick up from your elbow. You do not have to raise the elbow way up in the air. If you feel any uncomfortable coming from your shoulder or your elbow, don't pick it up so high. Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up and then slowly relax. Woo! Set that weight down. Yeah, I'm starting to warm up good. I'm starting to feel it. Okay? We're about to go into set number 3. You should definitely be feeling it by set number 3. Okay? And again, that's if you're trying to see improvement. You know, everybody's not always exercising to get bigger or faster or for a certain improvement. They might be just trying to maintain. What we're doing now is if you're trying to see improvement, you're trying to see changes in the way you look as well as in the way you feel. Woo! Here we go. Number 3, number 3, number 3, number 3. Reach back over, grab those weights. Woo! It's a shoulder press. We exhale up, weight directly in front of the shoulder, palm over the elbow. Then we drive upward. You want to drive up as high as you feel comfortable, okay? And if I'm not making any sense with that, this is me pushing upward, but this is not me pushing as high as I feel comfortable. I want to go as high as I can, pain-free. Ready? Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. Control your descent. Okay. Arms in the down position. We go to a shoulder shrug. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold your shoulders up and then slowly relax. Overhead press. Overhead press. Okay. Exhale up. Swing out wide. Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. Slowly control the descent. Woo! Bent over row. Bent over. Oh, pull up your pants. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. And then slowly relax. Bent over row. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. Slowly relax. Set that weight down. Woo! You should be feeling the effects of the weights already. Okay? That's very important. If you're not feeling it, don't say, oh, I'm just too in shape. Well, if you are too in shape, it means what you're doing now is not going to be enough to cause change. You should feel change while it's happening. You should know it's doing something to you. Whew. Here we go. We're going into set number 4. Set number 4. This is the most important set right here. Set number 4. Okay? The more and more in shape you get, you can almost skip set 1, 2, and 3 and go straight to 4. 4, you're feeling the fatigue in that muscle. Once you learn intensity, you can allow the muscle to reach. I can't speak, ladies and gentlemen. You can get the muscle to reach fatigue much faster when you know what intensity looks like. Okay. Whew, here we go. Set number 4. Set number 4. Do your absolute best. Do your absolute best. These exercises are all put together in a circuit for a reason. They are supposed to shock your body and challenge your body if this is your first time getting into strength and resistance, okay? But know that you should feel it. Here we go. Arms in a down position. Here we go. We exhale up. Palm over the elbow. Palm over the elbow, okay? Then we drive upward, okay? We drive upward as high as it feels comfortable. Just this movement alone is enough if this is all that is comfortable. But if you have range and you're comfortable, we want you to drive as high and as far as you can for as long as you can. Ready? Starting position. Elbows are forward. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 8, 1, 2, 3, 9, 1, 2, 3, 10, and relax. Set that weight down. Woo! Oh yeah. Woo! Catch your breath. A pointer on the last exercise. On the last exercise, your thumb should be pointing back face towards you and your palms should be facing towards each other. When you're holding your weight, it should look just like this. Okay? Weights are facing each other. Your palms are facing each other and you drive straight up. You should see your elbows in front of you. Okay? Exercise number 2, reach back over, grab those weights. Shoulder shrug. Shoulder shrug. Shoulder shrug, most important, make sure you're in good alignment. Trying to put the ear over your shoulder. Okay? If the ear is not over the shoulder, then you're going to strengthen muscles that keep you out of alignment. We want the ear over the shoulder and then bring the shoulder to the ear. Okay? It should train all of the muscles between the shoulder and your ears. Here we go. Ready? And notice my position. I'm in good posture. We don't want you curved or in poor posture. Proud chested. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Hold the shoulders up. Slowly, slowly relax. Okay. And again, while we're in the strength and resistance phase, you hear me talking a whole lot. The whole point is all the pointers, all the tips are important here when you first get started. We want you to master your posture. And then everything from here should bring you progress, good progress. Okay. But if you don't get the intensity right at the beginning, you'll lift weights that are way too heavy, and you'll do things that are way more advanced than you need, thinking they will help you when they won't, when all you need to focus on is making sure you have the right intensity. Woo! Here we go. Calf raise, calf raise. Oh, on that last exercise, okay, what we're doing is the position of your shoulder. That's exactly what we're doing, that shoulder shrug, okay? We want that shoulder, watch the shoulder. When I bring the shoulder back, see what it does to the hand. When I bring the shoulder back, see what it does to my hand. It aligns my hand where it's supposed to be. When we're in good posture, we want to pick that shoulder up. You can tell whether you're staying in good posture by the position of your hand. It should be right at the middle or the seam of your pant. Your arms fall forward, we're not going to strengthen the same muscles, and it's going to develop poor posture instead of good posture. Woo! Reach back over, grab those weights. The calf raise. Now, I apologize, you can't see my feet here, okay? But you will be able to see my feet going forward. Not only will you see my feet, we will be able to get down on the floor also. What we want you to do now is open your legs as wide as you can. Okay, as wide as you can. If you've had any stumble or fall recently, this is very important. Okay, it's very important. And the reason being, this has everything to do with your comfort zone. Okay, we need you to be out of your comfort zone. Whenever you fall, I got news for you. You won't be in your comfort zone. Okay, it's going to make you feel uncomfortable. Might even be embarrassing. Okay, very uncomfortable. We can't practice this from a comfortable zone. So what we want to do now, again, with the legs wide, open them even wider. Okay, open them a little farther. Okay, open them a little farther. With a little farther, the same rule applies. You're picking straight up on your heel. Straight up on your heel. When you pick straight up on your heel, there should be no movement at the leg. There'll be no movement. There'll be no movement in the leg if you come straight up at the heel. If your heel goes sideways, see how my legs are opening, doing all kind of stuff? That's because my heel is not going straight up. My heel is now going up and sideways. Focus on bringing the heel straight up in the air. Here we go. Ready? Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5. Try to hold it up. Try to hold your heel up off the ground. And then slowly relax. All we do now is change the position of your feet. Bring them in about shoulder width apart. Okay? And if you did the last one correctly, you should still feel the muscles from behind the knee all the way down to your heel excited. Okay? Those are the muscles we're working. Called your calf muscle. Tibialis posterior. Ready? Pick up from the heel. Exercise. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out and in. Up and down, breathe out and in. It's up and down, breathe out and in. In 2, you're down. In 1, you're down. Now hold it up. Hold the heel up and then relax. We got one more to go. And I'll be perfectly honest. We've done so many of these, so many of them, that if you've done them correctly, you shouldn't be able to control your foot anymore. Okay? Remember what we said, this muscle controls your foot, ankle, and toes. When it gets stronger, you'll have better control. When it gets tired or weak, you'll have very little control over your foot, your ankle, and your toe. We're purposely trying to fatigue it. Okay? Bring your feet tight together. Tight together. And by the end of this set, these muscles should be fatigued. Your job is to pick your heel up. Don't worry about the fall, but pick your heel up as high as you can. It should challenge your balance even more, but that challenge is perfecting it. Ready? Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Hold it up. Hold that heel up. Okay? You're going to feel the back of that heel. Most of the time, you won't like the way it feels, and it makes you drop your heel. Don't. Pick it all the way up. When you do, it'll throw you off balance. Oh, yeah, you got it, Howard. That's how we get it right. The more it throws you off balance, what it's doing is it's finding the weakest muscle in your foot, and it's strengthening it. Okay? It's doing this each time you pick that heel all the way up. Slowly, slowly, relax. Set that weight down. Woo! Looking good, Howard. Looking good, Robinson. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's move to the next exercise. The next one is for the back of your arm. The back of your arm. Okay, the back of your arm. We're doing these with weights. The dip is the preferred exercise. I'm doing all of the variation now. Okay, I'm showing you all the modification you need for every exercise now. Because as we go into next month, we won't have, I don't want to say we won't have time to, but we're taking our time to make sure you're getting stronger now. If you have questions, now is the time. Okay, now is the time. This month is the time for us to get strong. Let's go into your triceps. Muscles you're trying to strengthen or get toned, you want to work every other day. Okay, every other day. The ones that you just want to keep toned, you can do those types of exercises every day. Okay. All right, here we go. Back of your arm. I'm sitting down just because it's easier to see. Okay. This is called the tricep extension. Okay, or the skull crusher. Ready? Ooh. Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, and relax. We're going to do it again. We'll do it again. Okay, we'll do it again. The reason being, one time should not have been enough to fully fatigue you. Okay? We need you fully exhausted when we do that exercise. Okay? Here we go. Number 2, same exercise. Same exercise. I'm demonstrating it with weights. You heard me mention before, one of the best ways to do it is as a dip. This is a better way to work your triceps. Okay. Here we go. Set number 2. Same exercise. Ready? Starting position. Woo. Okay. Starting position. Whenever we're doing this, you want your arm as straight as you can. You want your elbows as close to your ears as possible. Okay. You're trying not to move your elbow, but bring the weight to the back of your neck. Exhale back up. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. It's down, and then it's up, and 2, and then you're through. And 1, and then you're done. Last one, take it down, take it up, straighten the arm all the way, and then relax. Woo! Should feel the back of your arms. Should feel the back of your arms. If you are a member of the wellness center, or if you have access to the gym, there's a tricep machine in the gym, and it does this. It allows you to pull your arms down. Do that exercise every time you go in the gym. Okay? Every time you go in the gym, before you leave, hit it on your way out the door, and hit it for as long as you can with as much weight on it as you can. Just do it on your way out the door. Okay? You don't have to work this arm all day. You just have to do it with intensity until it burns. Do it every time you go to the gym on your way out the door. On your way out the door. Okay? Woo! If you're comfortable taking a quick seat, let's take a quick seat. Okay? Take a quick seat. We're not sitting down to give you a break. You care less about your break. Okay? This is about perfecting the movements. Perfecting the movements. Okay? Perfecting the movements. And I'll give you an example of what it is I'm talking about. This is normally a calisthenic move. And you normally hear me tell you to push forward with your toe, pull back with your shoulders and back with your ear. And then we elevate from the knee. Notice the position of my toe relative to my knee. My toe is out past my knee. Okay? This works if you're familiar with your leg is strong enough to stabilize the knee. Otherwise, when you do an exercise like this, you might find that you're doing this. See how I'm moving my leg and my knee all out of control? This is training all of the wrong moves. We want the knee to stabilize, and we can perfect that from the chair. So let's take a seat from the chair. Okay? We'll take a seat from the chair. And from the chair, okay, from the chair, we sit up nice and straight. And then we pick up straight on the knee. When we do this from the chair, notice how my foot is not moving. That's exactly what we want. This has nothing to do with your foot. We're picking straight up from the knee. Don't even think about your foot. Think about being a puppet and lift up from the knee. All right, just do your best. Do your best, okay? After we do it twice, you should feel where it's doing or where you'll feel what muscles are doing the most work. Ready? Starting position. Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. And then relax. Opposite leg. Looking good. Doing just fine. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hold it up. And then relax. Go back to that first leg once again. Back is straight. Pick up from the knee. Pick up from the knee. Pick up from the knee. Okay? And for you, Howard, just a quick note. You're not trying to see your leg move. The toe is out in front of the knee, and then you lift from the knee. See how my toe stays in front of the knee? We don't want this. Don't bring your foot back. Okay, keep your toe out in front of the knee. Ready? This, if you're at all unsure about that, you will do it absolutely correct from the chair. Here we go. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Hold it up. Be in good posture. Ear over your shoulder. Don't look at your foot, but pick up on the knee. Up, up, and then relax. Let's do the same for the opposite side. You're doing just fine. You're doing just fine. How do you know you're doing fine? If you're feeling the exercise. If you're not feeling anything, you're just in class showing off. Back straight, pick up from the knee. Ready? Exercise. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. Breathe out and in, breathe out and in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 10. Hold it up. Woo! Nothing easy about it. Get it up, get it up. Up, up, up. Slowly, 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 relax. Let's do one for your toes. Everything that we're doing, ladies and gentlemen, is to show up. How does it show up? It shows up with you walking down the street with a big smile on your face. When these muscles get stronger, it shows up in your walk. Okay, it shows up in your gait. Okay, the less you strengthen these muscles, it will show up in your gait also because you won't be moving. Okay, let's take a quick seat and let's do your toes. You can do the toes standing, but you'll only be able to do one toe at a time. When you do it seated, you can do both at the same time. Okay, both at the same time. If you heard my spiel before, if you are a DC resident, you need these exercises here. And that is because DC streets are not level. That's exactly what we're doing this for. Anytime your foot touches an uneven or unlevel surface, the ankle should be flexible enough to allow your foot to adapt to whatever surface it touches. If your foot is swollen, ankle swollen, muscles tight or weak, you may not be able to get that adjustment or the dorsiflex, and you'll be a fall hazard, a fall risk. Woo! All we got to do here, don't make this complicated. Just do the best you can. Okay? I'm sitting, you see me sitting right in front of the camera, and from the way I'm sitting, you should see I'm sitting square. I'm sitting up nice and tall, my shoulders in line with my heel, in line with my knees in line with the toes. Toes are pointing straight forward. The toe and the knee should always stay in alignment. All we're going to do here now is pick up as high as you can on your toe. Pick up as high as we can on your toe. Okay? Ready? And let's tap your toe. Tap your toe. Tap your toe as high as they will go. Now tap your toe, tap your toe. Tap your heel and toe. High in the air, lift them like you just don't care. Tap your toe, tap your toe. Tap your toe for 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and slowly relax. Now you mentioned me say the knee should always go in the same position as your toe. There's only one time when that is not true, and it's when you're sitting down. It's when you're sitting down. When you're sitting down, notice how your toes can go separate from your knee. This only happens when you're seated or when there's a bend in the leg. This is one of the challenges or the dangers of sitting down too long. Your leg will get used to improper movement if you're sitting too long, because otherwise the knee and the toe should always go along with each other. So all we do now is turn your toes out, and then we'll tap the toes again. Ready? Exercise. Tap your toe. Tap your toe. For 10 and 9 and 8 and 7. Tap your toe, tap your toe. And 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. Tap the toe, and 2 and 2. And 1 and 1. And slowly turn your toes on in and start your clock at 10. It's 10, 10. It's 9, 9. Sit up straight, nice and straight. And 8, and 8. And 7, and 7. And 6, and 6. And 5, and 5. And 4, and 4. And 3, and 3. Keep tapping. Now, I do this like this for a reason, because you'll do your best. But once you start doing your best, you're going to really feel how that is wearing you down. Okay? Woo! Now what we need is what we call motivation. We know you can do it. What we need is a reason to keep going. Okay? That is the beauty of the group. Okay? Let's keep tapping those toes. Tap the toes. So what we want to do here is add a little distraction in. Add in distraction. Add distraction. Let's add in your hand. Add in your hand. 10, 9, and 8, and 7, and 6, woo, and 5, and 4, and 3, woo, and 2, and 1, and 1, and 1, and 1, and slowly relax. Now remember what we said at the beginning. When you're seated, those muscles don't go all the way up your leg. They stop at the knee. Right now, if you were doing that exercise, you should feel everything from your knee down to your toes. Okay? If you were standing, you should feel that come up much farther because the muscles lock the whole leg when the leg is straight. Okay? I don't know if I'm making any good sense there. When you're seated and you do that toe tap, you should feel everything from your knees all the way down to your toes exhausted. The better version is to do it standing because it trains your leg and aligns it. Let's do a seated plank, Push the leg straight out to the front and then we hold. We do this exercise 4 times. Woo! Ready? And stretch. Woo! Woo! For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Outstanding. The only thing better than doing it once is doing it twice. The only thing better than doing it twice is doing it 3 times. The only thing better than 3 is 4. Okay. Here we go. Number two. Your job is just to do the best you can. It doesn't take long before it wears you out. Once you get wore out, your body already knows what it needs to make you better. It's either going to make you faster or it's going to make you stronger. Okay? It already knows what you need. Here we go. Number 2. And stretch. Woo! Now, if you've been taking part in the strengthening program, we started at the start of the year, making sure we do our strengthening. We want 30 days of concentrated strength. That's what we're focusing on. No matter how long it takes, we want to make sure we're doing our repetitions absolutely correct. If they're not correct, we want to find out why not. Okay? I can tell you now, my appetite has already went crazy. Okay? I can't go 20 minutes without eating something now, and it's because of the weights. Okay? The weights are trying to make my muscles bigger because of the exercise. Okay? The more I eat, the more I lift those weights, the more it will help tone and develop those muscles. Okay? The more I eat and the less I mess with those weights, the muscles will not get toned. Okay? It will be body fat, not muscle. Okay? We're purposely trying to add on muscle mass. Okay? Woo! I'm sorry, I'm running my mouth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. But even though I was running my mouth, you should have found a way to keep those legs up. Okay? Here we go. Number 3. Ready? Stretch. And that's the whole point of what we're trying to say. Whatever you decide to make your mind up to do, your body should work with you to be able to do it. Okay? When it's not able to, we need to get stronger. Okay? We need to get stronger. Walking is one of the first places where you'll notice where there's something you want to do, but your body's not able. Okay? This all comes from strengthening. Continue to do what you've always done, and you'll always be what you've always been. Okay? Do nothing, you'll turn to nothing. Woo! We're in this together. You're not by yourself. If your legs are up, we're all in the same boat. Now what we want to do, if your legs are up, try to pick up on your toes. Pick the toes up. Pick the toes up. As soon as you start picking up on your toes, you're going to start to feel that even more. And that's because we're hitting the weak muscle. It's that weak muscle that makes you keep looking for the shortcut. Let's strengthen that weak muscle. Get in good posture. Get those toes up, up. 10, 9, 8, 7. Get them toes up. 6, 5, 4. Up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. When your feet hit the ground and we do what you call relax, you should feel what your body had to do to keep your legs up that long. Because otherwise your body's saying, why are you keeping those legs up? It doesn't know Mr. Yates is here barking down your neck, telling you to keep them up. Okay? Let's get on up, out the chair. You're doing just fine, ladies and gentlemen. You should feel what we've been doing so far. Okay? If it feels like you've done nothing, you must be doing nothing. If you've been sitting back watching the show, then you won't feel a thing. If you're just watching the show, then you won't grow. We need you to feel it. We need you to feel it. What we're going to do now is a couple seconds worth of cardio. Okay? Couple seconds worth of cardio. Okay? And I'll be honest, the cardio won't do anything to make you grow. It's not. Okay? That's not why we're doing the cardio. The cardio at the end is to unleash more energy. When you don't move on a regular basis, whenever you have that extra piece of dessert or you have that extra help in the food, if you're not moving, because normally if you're doing something, you'll need the extra food to have the energy to work, for example. But if you're doing nothing and you're eating extra, it's only going to put it on as body fat. Okay? But the more we move, the more it saves it as energy. So that whenever you move, it pulls into your stored energy to power you through your workout. Your job is to have a strong and intense workout as you can. When you do, it pulls on all of your resources. I'm just talking long enough for you to get ready. Here we go. Here we go. All we want to do here is don't stop. And just like every exercise, the cardio doesn't have to be long. It has to be continuous. And you just have to do your best. So let's go. Here we go. Two-step, two-step, two-step. Here we go. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Give me 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Control your foot, even if you have to look. It's a side step. It's a side step. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Arms across your body. Let's push. Let's push. It's 1 and 2. And you remember this push from the start of the class, okay? 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. It's real tight, real controlled. And 2. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Breathe out and breathe in. 1 and 2. In 2, and then you're through. In 1, and then you're done. And slowly relax. We'll get right back to the cardio. Sorry, we're stopping just for 1 second. 1 second. When we're doing this push across your body, the push across your body is the same way we started the class here. It's the same way. It's not a big, okay, let me try to explain it a different way. Look at me pushing across the body. See how it doesn't affect my lower body. I'm not turning the whole body when I'm pushing across the body. This is just that rotation at the upper shoulders. Okay? It's just that rotation. Everything else stays stabilized. You'll normally hear me say you should see it in your face, but you should feel it in your waist. This movement here, the rotation of the shoulder, you should feel in your love handles. Do your best again. Let's go back at it. Here we go. It's 1 and 2. 1 and then 2. Breathing out and breathing in. 1 and 2. It's 1 and then it's 2. It's 1 and 2. Breathing out and breathing in. It's 1 and 2. Breathe out and in for 1 and 2. Fly like a bird. Let's fly like a bird. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Breathing out and in, and then we do it again for 1 and 2. Give it 1 and 2. You're looking good. Looking good. It's 1 and 2. Breathing out and in for 1 and 2. Do the best that you can do. Come on. And 2 and 3. Do your best to follow me. 3 and 4. Bring them arms up a little to more. Come on. 1 and 2. Now keep it right there. Keep it right there for 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Now remember what we said. Holding it is the hardest part. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And by holding it, you're trying to purposely hold it. You don't want your arms moving. You want them to stay straight. 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Try to keep it nice and still. Breathe out and breathe in. It's 1 and 2. Now bend at the elbow. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Breathe out and breathe in. 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Breathe out and breathe in. It's 1 and 2. Now keep it right there. Keep it right there. 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. And remember what we said, when we're trying to hold it steady, that's exactly what you're trying to do. You're trying to keep your palms right over the elbow and don't allow your elbows to drop. 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. We don't want the arms to move. It's 1 and 2. Now arms nice and straight. It's 1 and 2. And then we elevate. 1, 2, and 1, and then it's 2. It's 1 and 2. Breathing out and breathing in. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Looking good. You're looking good. Make sure that you breathe or you'll be sure to leave. Keep breathing. No leaving. Breathe out and breathe in. And then we do it all again. Now keep it right there. Keep it right there. 1 and 2. While you're keeping it here, the lesson here is keep breathing. Keep breathing. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and then it's 2. 1 and 2. Breathing out and in, and then we do it again. It's 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. You're looking great. Looking great. Now let me see you alternate. 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 Come on. Alternate. Give me 1 and 2. It's 1 and 2. Give it 1 and 2. Give it 1 and 2. Out and in. Out and in. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Breathe out. Breathe in. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Breathe out and breathe in. Now bend at the elbow. Push it up. Push it up. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Elbows in front. Elbows in front. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1. Give me 2. 2. Then you're through. In 1. And you're done. Push up and away. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. You're looking good. Looking good. Breathing out and breathing in. 1 and 2. 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 Drop the arms. Keep the legs. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Keep moving. 1 and 2. Now we got one more to go here. Okay. Now the key here for this last move, keep moving. Keep 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. For the last move, we want to make sure we're putting as much effort into the last move as possible. We're not going to do it long, only for about 20, 30 seconds, okay? But do your absolute best, okay? 1 and 2. It's 1 and then it's 2. It's 1 and 2. Arms across the body. Push up, push up. 1 and 2. Get them up, get them up. Whoo, and high. Get it up, get it up. 10, get it up, get it up. Give me 9, woo, get it up, get it up. In 8, woo, get up, get up. Give me 7, woo, get up, get up. Push them elbows to the sky, push them elbows nice and high. 1 and 2, and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Now raise the roof, push it up. Woo, get it up. Woo, the roof is full of snow. Get it up, get it up. Woo, and high. Get it up, get it up. Woo, and high. Get up, get up. 1 and 2, 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 1 and 2. Breathe out, breathe in. Give me 2, 2. Give me 2, 2. Give me 2, 2. Give me 2, 2. In 1, in 1, in 1, in 1. Now march in place. 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Now push those arms to the sky. 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Give me 5. Woo. Give me 4. Yeah. Give me 3. Woo! In two, in two, in one, and slowly, and slowly, and slowly relax. Catch your breath, catch your breath. Because you should need it. Okay? If you're not catching your breath, it's because you're moving at your own speed and not trying your best to chase me down. Okay? Trying to keep up with me should feel like work. I should be moving at a different pace than what you want to be moving at. Keeping at my pace should challenge you. Okay? It should challenge you. Okay? And that's one of the beauties of walking with a buddy. Believe it or not, you pick up your pace when you're walking with someone. They challenge you. Okay? They challenge you. The faster you walk, the better. Okay? Head, shoulders out now. Ready? Starting position. Exercise. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out and 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 in. Head, shoulder, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulder, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out and 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 in. Head, shoulder, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulders, out, in. Head, shoulder, out, in. Head, shoulders, out and in. Head, shoulders, out and in. Head, shoulders, out and in. Head, shoulders, out. Woo! One big hug from me to you. Can't do it by myself. Neither will you. We need each other, ladies and gentlemen. Fitness is meant to be done with friends. And you come to the friend network. Oh, yes. Woo! Bring those palms on in. Oh, yeah, Miss Judith, Miss Howard, Miss Robinson. I seen you showing off today on this beautiful Saturday. Oh, yes. Elbows are still up in the air. With the elbows up in the air, you still should feel no relief because we're not done. We're not done. Anytime you're doing something, your body has to work. This is the working position. Until your arms fall down by your side, slowly, slowly, let's relax. Ooh. Ah. I can feel that as my arms are coming down, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope you can too. The more and more in shape you get, the more we get in touch with your nerves, the more you can feel everything. The whole point is we want to feel everything. We don't want to act like we don't feel it. We want to feel it. How else are you going to know something isn't right if you don't feel it? That's what the best safety mechanisms you have is your body produces pain to let you know something's not right. Your job is to find out what's causing the pain. It's not act like you don't feel the pain. Okay? Woo! Push your arms straight up to the side. Keep below your shoulders. Oh, yeah. Is that you, Blackwell? Everybody's coming out of the woodworks now. Oh, yeah. Woo! Oh, my goodness. That feels so much good at the end. So much better at the end than it did when we began. Okay? Even if you have an injury, ladies and gentlemen, it's recommended that you do your exercise. Working one side of the body shows benefits for the other side also. Sitting still and doing nothing is never recommended, ladies and gentlemen. Never. Slowly, 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 relax. Woo! Straight to the front. Keep the palm below your shoulder. Straight forward. Taking the bend out of the elbow. Okay? Taking the bend out of the elbow. Ah. And see where your arms are at right now? That's exactly what happens whenever you're walking. You should be getting these shoulders in as you're walking. As you're walking. Yeah, you got it. You got it right, Miss Judith. That's right. Those arms should swing while you're walking. Arms should move as well as the legs. Slowly, slowly, relax. One more, straight to the rear. And then it's another one out of here. Okay? Another one out of here. Okay? I don't know if I was making any sense with that last one. But when you're walking, we don't want you walking holding your purse. When your arms aren't moving, you're missing half of the walk. Your arms and knees should move when you're walking. And that should make your body feel so much better. Because when you're walking, it should stretch all of those. Here's the last one. Let's push straight to the rear. And stretch straight to the rear. Straight to the rear. back and look at the butts and guts, that is the core portion of the class, the floor portion of the class for your core and abdominal. Feel free to go back and review that portion of the class.
Your volume is low.
Slowly, slowly, relax. If you like to do the butts and guts portion of the class, it is pre-recorded and it is on the YouTube channel. Feel free to do the butts and guts portion of the class if you like. The butts and guts will start to be incorporated into our class as we progress forward. But right now, it's out there if you like to do it separately. Butts and guts is all about core and abdominal work. Okay? I could care less. Well, let me rephrase that. Most people could care less what their abdominals look like. This is to affect how they look, but also how they work. The reason being, everything that keeps you alive is under your shirt. Everything that makes life more enjoyable is outside of it. Okay, the fingers, the legs, the smile, all of that is outside of the core muscles. Everything under your shirt is what powers you and keeps you alive. Doing the core exercises is what strengthens all of the muscles that keep you alive. Okay, you need to work those too. You need to work those too. Woo! Apologize for yapping so much, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Woo! Please do something with yourself. Drink something good. Definitely drink some water after class. Okay. All of this stuff, it shakes up the contamination in your body. Okay. That's why it fixes you. I don't say fixes you. That's why it helps you out so much. It shakes up the contaminants, but it needs to get rid of it. If you're not drinking water, those contaminants stay in your body and they'll make you sick. We need to remove the contaminants. You do that by drinking water. And then it'll come out in your urine stream or through your sweat. Both of those are natural ways to cleanse your body. Drink some water, eat something good, drink something good, and make sure you get some sleep. The better your workout, the better your sleep. The better your sleep, the better your progress. There's a reason why there's hospital beds in every hospital and nursing home. Rest is where the progress happens. Woo! Please enjoy your Saturday, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy your Saturday.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. There's Siobhan, Sloan, Karen, Blackwell, Bill L. Oh, yeah, another bill. Nobody likes bills at the first of the month. Oh, yeah. Woo.
I'll work out.
Oh, yeah. You must not have done it.
Yeah, yes. I'm always applauding you when we do it.
I'm just picking with you. I saw you getting down on it.
Oh, absolutely. So
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't do it without it showing up. I know it ought to be changing you, baby girl. Oh, yeah.
oh yes.
That's right.
Thank
That's
you
right.
so much.
That's right. Don't stop now. We don't stop until June, ladies and gentlemen, until summertime. We on till summertime.
That's right.
That's right.
All righty.
Oh, yes. Woo! All right, Brother Bill. Woo! Appreciate it, Carrington.